July the 17th. Don't abandon others.
His breath and body, however much we've been made for, each the master of their own domain, found where to go for dinner, just at the task or surrendering under panic. Don't abandon others or yourself. As you move forward along the path of reason, people will stand in your way. They will never be able to keep you from doing what's sound, so don't let them knock out your goodwill for them. Keep a steady watch on both fronts, not only for well-based judgments and actions, but also for gentleness with those who would obstruct our path or create other difficulties. For getting angry is also a weakness, just as much as abandoning the task or surrendering under panic. For doing either is an equal desertion, the one by shrinking back, and the other by estrangement from family and friend. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 11.9. As we begin to make progress in our lives, we'll encounter the limitations of the people around us. It's like a diet. When everyone is eating unhealthy, there is a kind of natural alignment. But if one person starts eating healthy, suddenly there are opposing agendas. Now there's an argument about where to go for dinner. Just as you must not abandon your new path simply because other people may have a problem with it, you must not abandon those other folks either. Don't simply write them off or leave them in the dust. Don't get mad or fight with them. After all, they're at the same place you were not long ago.
Don't abandon others or yourself. As you move forward along the path of reason, people will stand in your way. They will never be able to keep you from doing what's sound. So don't let them knock out your good for them. Keep a steady watch on both fronts, not only for well-based judgments and actions, but also for gentleness with those who would obstruct our path or create other difficulties. For getting angry also is also a weakness, just as much as abandoning the task or surrendering under panic. For doing either is an equal desertion. For one by shrinking back and the other by estrangement from family and friend. Marcus Aurelius. As we make progress in our lives, we'll encounter the limitations of people around us. It's like a diet. When everyone is eating unhealthy, there is a kind of natural alignment. But if one person starts eating healthy, suddenly there are opposite agendas. Now there's an argument about where to go for dinner. Just as you must not abandon your new path simply because other people may have a problem with it. You must not abandon others. You must not abandon those other folks either. Don't simply write them off or leave them in the dust. Don't get mad or fight with them. After all, they're at the same place you were not long ago. It's that balance, isn't it? It's the judgment of when you're on the path of reason, you will find people who are not in agreement with that on your way. So there will naturally be opposite views. So the effort here is not to get angry and push them away and escape from them or shame them or blame them. It's to draw some compassion that the conversation of they were at the same place you were not long ago. So we can understand and recognize where they're at, empathize with them, then show them with your choices, actions, behaviors. If you want to go somewhere else to eat tonight, go for them. There's no need to say, oh, let's talk about politics, like you may be a Democrat. There may be a household of Democrats. There might be a house of Democrats. Then one person decides, I'm going to vote for Republican. Then there's opposite views at the dinner table. So it can go either way. It can go arguments, unhealthy arguments, anger at the dinner table, in the house, around, in the workplace. There may be opposite views. And yeah, it's this polarity of left, right, there's a right and a wrong. There's we're polarized, we're in this duality to be angry with whoever doesn't agree with our opinions or our way of doing things or our path or our way. We either abandon them or we get angry with them. So it's finding that balance between abandoning them and anger. So you can leave that person or that family or that group or that place where there's disagreements, but it's not to leave because they don't agree with you. It's to find the groups that do agree with you. There's a difference between finding somewhere where you enjoy going, and the intention of leaving somewhere where you don't like. Versus going somewhere because you want to go somewhere else. So we don't need to, the intention of leaving somewhere is not required. It's the intention of going somewhere. And making peace, having compassion for where you're leaving. It's okay that people disagree. We can still collaborate and we can recognize each other's views, and it's okay either way. Or you can just sort of be in that gray, that purple layer of not not having a view, just being on that, now left or right, and becoming aware of this duality and polarization that society can create. So yeah, don't abandon others or yourself. Don't not do what feels good, but don't, at the same time, don't abandon others who don't like what you're doing. Enjoy your day, my friend.